Hi guys, today I'm going to be going over one of the apps I would like you guys to use for our PBL unit over the plant life cycle. So this is the website Ecosystem for Kids, and I will have it linked so you can access it. So you can just click it, you don't have to look anything up. But once on this site, you can see all of these different interactive life cycle diagrams of animals and plants that you can do if you feel inclined to. But the one I would like you guys to click on is to come down here and click on the plant life cycle. So you're going to click the play here button, and then it takes you to the life cycle of a plant diagram game. The life cycle game on the life cycle of a plant online. Drag and drop the different stages from seeds and seedlings to mature plant. So first, let me give you a little bit of background. A plant's life cycle is made up of various phases. In the vegetative state, a seedling grows upwards. During its growth, it needs various things to survive. At maturity, a plant has a strong root system, many branches and leaves. Once it has finished its growth, it will produce flowers and seeds. Then it will die and go through the process of germination and dispersal. The life cycle of a plant is a complex process. A plant will begin its life as a seed, then grow until it reaches maturity. After that, it will produce flowers. When these flowers bloom, it will reproduce itself and continue its life cycle. The next stage in the life cycle is called reproduction. The plant in the garden and on your porch are mature plants, which will produce seeds and produce fruit. During their reproductive stage, they will die. The life cycle of a plant is complicated. With altering generations of the same type of plant, a plant will have both haploid and diploid reproductive structures, and it will alternate between sexual and asexual reproduction. This complexity allows for great variation in a single species. The general life cycle of a plant is represented by the interactive diagram above. Pollen from the spores moves to its pistil and produces seeds. A plant's life cycle begins with the seed. It grows upwards towards the sun and above the ground, getting nutrients from the soil through its roots, and the sunlight captured through its leaves. A seedling's leaves contain chlorophyll, which uses light, water, and carbon dioxide to produce energy. This process is called photosynthesis, and it's what helps the seedling grow into a mature plant with flowers. Eventually, the seedling will be able to reproduce and produce flowers. A flower has two parts, a male part called a stamen and a female part called a pistil. Both parts are important for seeds formation, as pollen must reach the pistil in order for a seed to form. A flower consists of several stages, starting from the spores to the seeds. Its life cycle varies according to the stage of a flower. In the vegetative stage, the plant continues to grow until it matures. This is the time for a plant to produce its first flowers. Once they are mature, the plant reproduces by producing new plants. Then, the cycle continues. During the vegetative stage, seeds are protected by a hard outer coat. After the seed has reached maturity, the embryo has a root, a shoot, and the first true leaves. A plant's main reproductive parts are its flowers. It produces pollen and fruits. Some plants have both male and female parts. The pollen fertilizes the female parts, while the female produces seeds. These seeds are the embryonic stage of the plant. These are the reproductive parts of a plant. They produce new leaves and buds to reproduce. If the female flower is fertile, it will produce seeds. In turn, pollen will fertilize the female part of the flower and make the flowers that grow into a seed. I hope you now understand the important part of flowers play in our lives. They are beautiful and can be found being sold at a flower shop. However, without flowers, we shall not have the most sweet of the sweet fruits we all love today. Without these fruits as well, we would not be able to have the seeds of the plants which we end up planting in our gardens. If you want to have an idea of plant life cycles, do not hesitate to play the interactive online game above. So what I want you guys to do is just click start after you listen to me read all of that. And then I want you to just play around with the game and try to figure out
Seed.
what goes where.
Sprout. Seedling. Seedling. Plant. Seed. Sprout. Sprout. Seedling. Plant.
So I want you guys to become very familiar with these 4 words: seed, sprout, seedling, plant, and the pictures of the seed, the sprout, the seedling, and the plant. And then once you think you've got it correct, you just press solve. Check, sorry. And then it'll tell you if you completed it correctly. And then I want you guys to do it a couple of times just to make sure you have understanding of each of these. And that's it for the lesson today. Thank you.